Camilla's Live. Today I'm going to be doing my makeup. I do have a bit of makeup on already, but I'm basically just going to be getting ready and I'm going to be answering some of your questions. I'm going to be going to a party later, so I need to get myself looking presentable. I don't want to go for the complete colourful makeup look, but it's probably going to happen. It's like a 50-50 chance. I either go really natural like I did this morning and like it looks like I'm barely wearing makeup, or I go full on colourful eye makeup, so I'm going to try not to do that today. Anyways, let's just get straight onto the questions and my makeup. Anyways, let's begin. So many questions like this, and I don't know why you guys wanted to know this. When do you plan to get pregnant?
I don't know, like a decade?
I mean, I'm only 16. I'm not really thinking of that sort of thing. Definitely not anytime soon. I'm gonna put a little bit of concealer to help with the eyeshadow. How do you feel about turning 18 next year? Haha. Until I saw this question, I hadn't even like considered the fact that I'm turning 18 next year. I had thought about how I'm gonna be 17 this year, and gonna be honest, it kind of is a little bit scary. 16 is older, like it sounds old enough. Like I don't need to be 17 or 18, thank you. Like it's still 6 months even till like my 17th birthday, because my birthday's in December. So, you know, that's still a long time, and by the time I get to that point, I will probably feel like ready to be that age, if that makes sense. You are secretly Koa and Karma's mum. The amount of times I've seen this just makes it that much worse. No, of course not. I mean, I was literally like 13 when Karma was born. Like, this is a crazy question. And like, you've seen my mum pregnant, and like, this question. If you were to get a boyfriend, what is your type? Like blonde or whatever, and would you want him to be a sugar daddy? No, definitely not. I mean, if we really wanted to get into it, there could be a lot of specifications which he needs. Like, he needs to be a nice person, he needs to respect, he needs to like traveling. It would be nice if he had like a big family as well, because I feel like then you could like understand each other better. If he was a vegan, that would be amazing. Like, I'd really want that. But in terms of looks, that's what you want, right? Dark brown hair, brown eyes, tan. Not super tall because I'm quite short, but definitely like taller than me. Oh, it'd be so cool if he was like into some sort of sport, like skateboarding would be cool, because you know I'm kind of into skateboarding at the moment. Or if he could be an influencer as well, that would just... We could be here for a long time, miracles. Let's move on. Would you ever try to begin a friendship with a fan? I'll be interested into knowing you better. Aw, that's sweet. Some of my friendships have started because they watched my videos. For example, like I've gone to like a festival, I met a girl there, or like I went to rock climbing classes. With the rock climbing, I went up to her and like then she was like, oh, I know you. And I'm like, oh, wow, that's amazing, like the coincidence. But like at the festival that I went to one time, the girls came up to me, and then obviously because I was there, they wanted to get like a picture of me or whatever because they like watched some of my videos before. And then I was like, do you want to hang out? Since then, like we've met up a few times after that. And yeah, so I would like definitely be interested in being friends with some of my fans. I mean, you guys basically, like, you are my friends. I was really debating putting this dark color underneath my eye. Maybe I'll go for this light color. I've never tried that underneath my eye, so who knows how it's gonna look. Hopefully it looks good. Okay, that's cute. I actually like that. Are you thinking of doing a party for your 17th? I haven't really thought about it. I don't know, maybe I'll do a party, yeah. I was thinking it'd be nice if I could go on like, I really love going on long hikes, and there's some really nice trails near where I live. So maybe that would be fun, like during the day to go on a hike. Maybe I'll do like a day where I have like one day with my friends and then like one day with my family. I actually like how this looks underneath. Now I'm thinking I'm gonna do something on my lip, but I wanna keep it pretty natural. I'm considering this color from this palette, or I could go into this palette and I could use the pink. I think I'm gonna do that because it still looks like pretty natural. Okay, yeah, I like this. This is cute. Yeah, so I haven't really thought of anything, but maybe could you guys go on my Instagram and leave suggestions of something I could do? I know a lot of people around here, they go on like, they do like a boat trip for their birthday. Maybe I could do that. I've got a lot of time to think about it. Will you ever get your belly button pierced? So I know, like, when I was like 14 and I did that challenge, I asked mom if I could get my belly button pierced. I just want to make sure you're like completely sure on this, so I want to get your word for it, okay?
Yeah.
Diga que digo, say what I say.
Okay.
Cuando Mia tiene 15 años puede
Wait, something year.
puede
Puede
tener
tener
el
el
piercing
piercing
del ombligo.
obligo. Piercing what?
I and I just don't know if I want it, just because I know it can like scar your belly button when you get pregnant, and then also I don't know if I just like it in general. It's quite like a obvious piercing, like it's very like present. If I'm wearing a crop top, like you will always be able to see it. Whereas like I feel like with ear piercings, you kind of just have to look a bit harder. I don't know, they just don't stand out that much in comparison to a belly piercing. What color would you love your hair to be, even if it's not permanent? So what I would really love is if I had like a purple streak, like a light purple sort of streak, or like the ends of my hair dyed purple. If I was gonna like dye my hair, I'd want to go for a fun color or keep it like this blondes, which suit me. I know I did go like a really sort of like dark blonde, almost like a light brown color once, and I did like it. It's just I don't think it's, and I think it does suit me. It's just like it's not me. Like I feel like blonde is almost like part of my identity. I know it's not, but like I don't feel like I'm Mia without being blonde. Do you still like your nose piercing? Yes, I absolutely love my nose piercing. And I have seen sometimes like over the years since I got it done, sometimes I go through phases where I completely forget that, not necessarily that I have my nose pierced, but like actually there was like a time where I didn't have my something in my nose for like 8 months or something, and I kind of forgot I'd even had it done at times. And it was literally just because I forgot. If I'm ever not wearing my nose piercing, like right now, I realized, I just remembered I'm not wearing it. It's just literally because I forgot to put it in. If you were known as a color, what would you be? That is hilarious after just saying about how I don't feel like I'm myself unless I'm blonde. So maybe yellow. Probably lilac. I don't know. I feel like that's just my color. From 1 to 10, how much do you find Sienna annoying? This is a juicy question. I don't know, probably like an 8. I wouldn't say she's a 10 out of 10. I mean, it just depends. Sometimes she's like 8, a 2, and then sometimes she's a 10. Like it just depends on her mood and my mood, and like anyone who has siblings understands and completely knows what I mean. 8. Do you want to start your own family and travel the world just like your family does right now? I definitely don't want to start my own family just yet. Maybe in like 10 years. But yeah, I would like to travel the world. Maybe in like a few years time, I would like to start traveling more by myself or like with friends. What I mean by myself is like not with my parents all the time. Traveling is something which I've been doing for like a long time, and I feel like it's definitely like one of the things which makes me really happy. Like I'm the happiest I am when I'm like in a new place, exploring. So yeah, of course, that's what I definitely want to do, and I want to make like books and videos and whatever I feel inspired to make at that time about my travels. What's the most embarrassing thing that's happened to you in front of a boy? I have no idea. I like can't think of anything which necessarily happened in front of a boy. I remember one time at school I did drop my tampons, like they sort of fell out of my bag, like as I was walking down the hall, but it was like a small school and like no one really cared. What age do you think it's appropriate to have a boyfriend/girlfriend? I mean, it depends on the person. I'm not ready for that. I mean, it has to be when you're like, when you feel ready and when the other person feels ready, and like when your parents and family feel comfortable. Like, it completely depends person to person. I can't like say an age. Even for me, I don't know when I'm gonna feel like ready for that, but definitely not yet. What do you plan to do after 18? Will you move away from family, go traveling, buy a house, etc.? Maybe not necessarily exactly when I like hit 18, like the day I turn 18. I'm not like counting down the days or something. Yeah, I would like to travel like with my friends, or maybe like go and stay with other families, like an exchange student thing. Did want to do that a while back actually, but then I kind of forgot about it. Force myself to do like get out of my comfort zone. Like I know it's gonna feel really scary, like trying to do things by myself, but I think like everyone needs to do that at some point. So have you ever thought about dating someone? Not seriously, and I'm not ready for a boyfriend. I definitely don't I'm not considering anyone at the moment. I haven't really considered anyone ever. Like when I say like seriously, maybe when I was like a good few years younger and like a boyfriend didn't really mean anything then. But now if I was to have a boyfriend, it would be because like it actually meant something, and I'm not ready for that. So what is your biggest fear? Wow, this is a tough, deep question. I have no idea what my biggest fear is. I feel like most people say death, but maybe like being alone. I don't know. This could get very deep and dark, and I don't want to think about this too much. Do you have a crush on some boy right now? No, I don't have like a crush where like I really, really like them. But yeah, I mean, there are some boys which I think are attractive, but like I don't want anything with them. Okay, so I've put bronzer on, done all my eyeshadow. I'm gonna put a little bit of blush, and then I'm going to be done. Oh, and lip. Blush and lip.